What's up, guys? So I just wanted to go over how to import contacts from a previous CRM. If you use a previous CRM, my name is Kelly James, by the way, from Do Less Profit More, and I am going to just show you guys how to import those leads. It's pretty easy process, but I know some of you guys are exporting. Now, for my client, we are actually exporting from kvcore, and we're going to import those leads into monday.com for testing, etc. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you guys how this all works and what you need to do if you're importing leads into the CRM. I love monday.com as a CRM specifically because my client works with monday.com for project management, and I love all-in-one solutions where you can have everything in one place. So that's why we're building this out. It's pretty cool. All right, so here we go. We're going to import contacts. So what you want to do is when you're in your main workspace, you're going to set up your CRM, and I'll cover that in another video, but this is assuming that you've already set up your CRM, you've already chosen your layout, and et cetera, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to import. So you're going to see on your main screen, you're going to see new contacts. If you click this drop down, you're going to see import contacts, okay? And what we want to do here is it's very simple. We're just going to drag file here and click to browse. We're going to click to browse because we've saved that file on our computer in a place where we can find it. Hopefully that's what you did. You should do that. Make sure you save it somewhere where you can easily find it. And we're just going to click the file that we want to upload, and we're going to click open. And as you see, it'll pop up right here. Now, once you hit next, it's going to ask you to choose a column from the Excel file that will appear as the item name. So we want to just go with first name. So it's the first column in your board. It's basically what we want to do. And we're going to hit next. Now, you want to keep this checked, okay? So just exclude first row, just keep it checked, okay? So what's happening here is it's really simple when you think about it. Basically, monday.com wants to know what from your spreadsheet is going to show up here and how, let's match these up. So you remember you were a kid, you guys may have played the matching game. I don't know, maybe I'm showing my age, but you match them up. So we're just matching up with what board columns that you've already set up and assigned versus what data is coming out of your Excel spreadsheet. Okay, that's all you're doing. It's pretty easy, right? Confuse me for a second. Okay, so we're going to do last name. All right, then we're going to do email. Email. Wow, so complicated, right? We're going to do status. Okay, status, done. Okay, we're going to do deal type. Where's my deal type? All right, so you guys kind of get the point. Okay, so once we've done that, now I'm not going to map them all just for the sake of time, but if you don't map it, it won't import. Very simple, okay? Now this part is really important, okay? So create new items. Add all duplicates as new items to the board. Skip items. Don't add an item if the data from the Excel matches this particular column. Okay, and then override existing. Now, if you choose this one, all duplicates as new items, so anything that's a duplicate is just going to add it as new. So it's going to duplicate. I don't know why you want to do that, but it's an option. Okay, skip items. Don't add an item if the data from this Excel matches this column. So we don't want to. This is basically saying if it matches the information, don't add anything. All right, we're just going to skip it. Okay. Override existing item. Now this one is if you set this up where you're wanting this to update. Now this is a manual process. Obviously you want to automate. We can talk about that in another video. But if we're consistent, let's say you have an admin or yourself, you're going to upload this every week. We want to update the information if it's coming out of another system, okay? Because the other system may be updated. In our case, the other system is updating the information. So we want to update that information in this system. Now, if you don't want to update anything, that's when you would do skip items. right? But if you want to update the information, we're going to overwrite what's there. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So in our case, what I typically do is I'm going to overwrite because we're having information that's coming into another system and we're overriding this system for updates. Okay. Now, in order for this to work, you want to have a unique identifier, which basically means what only should exist with that particular lead. So the robot's not going to think too much. It's just think about what you gave it, right? So if you tell it to go look for a specific email, that's all it's going to do. So if you do name, well, the problem with name is two people have a first name Roy. The computer doesn't know which one to assign it to. So I usually go with email. You could go with phone. That should be unique, but I typically go with email. This is what it will look like once you import. So all of the information that you have, so it'll import for a little bit and then wham, what you'll see is everything will be loaded according to the columns that you have indicated. So now everything is imported for you and ready for you to do your thing. So anyway, guys, let me know if you have any questions. If you found any value in what I shared with you today, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, do what you do. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.